We now have a consensus amongst the top security figures in Israel, apart from Benjamin Netanyahu, that they're all willing to leave Gaza at least for a temporary period during the first phase of the ceasefire. Now, this temporary withdrawal is something that we're used to when it comes to Israel. Israel usually comes up with a certain statement saying that this is temporary, but then it becomes permanent or long-term. So we had an article in the Times of Israel saying that security chief said to agree Israel can stand to leave Gaza for 6 weeks if a deal is achieved. All of the country's top security chiefs are in agreement that if a truce and hostages for prisoners deal is reached with Hamas, the IDF can stand to fully withdraw from the Gaza Strip for the first 6 weeks of a potential deal, the Khan public broadcaster reports. They continued, the people are Defense Minister Yoav Gallant, IDF Chief of Staff Herzi Halevi, Mossad Director David Barnea, and Shin Bet head Ronen Bar have all reportedly told Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu that they support such a deal, arguing that the relatively short period of time would not allow Hamas to regroup and rearm in a significant manner, signaling that they are willing for Hamas to regroup and rearm in a insignificant manner. That's why they're using these terms, and they would be willing to accept it at a long term, but initially they would say it's temporary for 6 weeks. They continued, quote, we are aware of the security ramifications, but this is the time to prioritize releasing the hostages whose time is limited. The four have told the premier, the report says, adding that their position brings into account issues such as control of the Philadelphia corridor on the Gaza-Egypt border and the return of the Gazans and operatives to the Gaza's northern part of Gaza. Halevi reportedly told the premier, we will know how to create all the flexibility needed to honor the terms of the deal. This is the time to combine the military pressure and the negotiations and see how to move forward with the deal. The main problem is, obviously, Benjamin Netanyahu is still refusing to go ahead and reach a deal, despite the fact that the heads of the security establishments in Israel elaborated to him that this is going to be temporary. Benjamin Netanyahu is not convinced. Why? Because any deal would be met with refusal from Ben Gvir and Smotrich, meaning his government will collapse, meaning he's not secured for the day after, and he doesn't have a safety net. Every safety net that he received so far from the opposition was temporary, not long-term. And as long as he doesn't have this long-term safety net, he will still insist on refusing any ceasefire.